Welcome to Qimen Dunjia. Hi, my name is Douglas Chan. I'm the Qimen teacher. Today, we're going to share about this case study related to Qimen Dunjia divination and to see whether you are able to continue with the business for this retail shop. So the question about this divination is you have a retail shop and the business for the last 6 months is not doing too well. So the next thing you will ask, is it really necessary to continue? Because for the next 6 months, it's not going to do anything. That means the business is not going to be profitable. So we can use Qimen Dunjia to see what might likely to happen. And from there, you're able to, based on that, to see what you can do, whether to continue the business or not to continue the business. So in this case, let's look at the process of doing the chart itself. So in Qimen Dunjia, we have to look at the answer. We also have to look at the asker. So the answer is actually over in the hour stamp, which is represented by this thing called the HR sign. This is the HR, which is hour. So we need to look at this symbol, which is represented by this point is Bing. So in this Bing itself, we are looking at box number 6. So box number 6 is telling us about the situation of this answer. So what we need to do is we also have to find out ourselves. That means we are the asker. Asker, which is over here, represented by this thing, is called day stamp. So this very interesting symbol is called Geng. Geng. So we need to look at where is the Geng represented over here, which is over in box number 7. See, let me highlight 7. So 7 is the yourself, which is the asker. 6 is the answer. So in this aspect, we will see the symbols that's telling us in the box to tell us what is the information. And from there, we are able to, based on that, to see something which is interesting. So in box 6 is the answer. It's telling us there's a destroyer, there's a serpent, there's a life. Life is actually a good door to be associated with, but because in the corresponding symbol, we have a serpent. Serpent stands for worries. Destroyer is also a very bad star to be associated with. So in this aspect, box 6, although there's one good symbol, the rest of the two symbols are not really so good. So it's more like a negative answer, basing on a very simplified way of looking at it. So how about yourself? Yourself is actually over here, which is box number 7. Is telling us about your current status, your character. So you're actually a good leader. You have a rest door. That means you are pretty chill. You like to relax. You are not so hardworking. I'm sorry to say, but end of the day is you are not very driven or motivated to continue this particular business. And at the same time, we have a problem star over here. So which means that at your end, you are actually facing a lot of other issues beside the business is not doing very well. And there's something where we have to understand is this. There is a Geng over here, also represented by enemy, competitor, which means that the shops actually beside you or around you are actually having a fierce competition with you. So there's something whereby it's very tricky. That's where one of the reasons why your shop is not doing well. So what can you really do from here? So we have to take reference again in terms of the business itself to see whether this business is really going to be profitable. The key point is profitable. So when we do a divination under Qimen Dunjia, we will have to base on the reference point. What is the key reference point? Business, profits. There is one particular symbol which is called the life. Okay, which is called the live door. Live door, that means we have to take reference with the live door. So where is the live door? The live door we have to take into account. This is over here. So this is a reference point. The reference point at the same time is actually in this answer, also in box 6. So if you look at box 6 itself, the reference point is the life, which is equals to profitability of the business next time. Okay, next time is future. So there will be accompanied by a serpent, accompanied by a destroyer, two of the bad symbol in Qimen Dunjia. So in this aspect, simplified version is that the profit is not going to be fantastic. It's going to be bad, to be honest. So in this situation, I am not looking at the next 6 months or 12 months, the business is going to be profitable. So the situation is this: if the business is not profitable, well, you should not continue because you'll be losing money for the next 6 months, more or less, or maybe 12 months, depending on how long you're going to sustain. So in this case, I would highly recommend that you may not want to continue the business at all because we can foresee that the business is not going to make money. As simple as that. Of course, some people may say, maybe we wait for another 6 months or 12 months, is maybe the thing will get better. No, it's not going to work because situation is this. There's at least one enemy over here. That means your competitor is actually creating the issue. So unless you move your shop to somewhere else, or maybe you do it online or any other things that your competition is lesser, then from there you should be able to make things better. You see, so it's a different platform, different, maybe different product you want to sell or service you want to provide. Then from there you should be able to make things work. You see, so that's the thing that you have to look at it for Qimen Dunjia in terms of business. But of course, whatever I'm going to share with you, what I share with you is actually a very simplified version of how to see a business profitability. There are actually many other things that we can see to have a better and decisive decision basing on the question. Okay, thank you very much for watching this video, Ciao, and let's continue to watch other videos too.